Hey y'all, it's Genesis, and we're here to do that thing we do. So let's get a general collective reading, okay? What does that mean? We don't square peg it round, hole it around here. If it don't fit, it don't fit. Don't force it, my loves. As always, it is a pleasure and an honor to read for you. Thank you so much. Without you guys, I would not be here. If you don't mind, do the things with the buttons below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Energetically connect with me if you're feeling me, okay? And if not, that's cool too. I'm glad you showed up. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope everybody's weekend is going well. I hope you guys have enjoyed the holiday. If you've been celebrating, stay safe, stay hydrated. Don't get carried away, Look out for your temple. My hair's a whole hot mess express, isn't it? Yep. Sorry. Anywho, so take care of yourselves out there. What does collective? We're just gonna jump right in. I have meditated on the message. I didn't meditate on the message, I just lied to you. But I've prayed protection and I've cleansed the energy. I don't have any channeled messages to get for you. We're just gonna see what pops out. What spirit wants you to know. What you need to be on the lookout for. What you got coming in. What you need to juke, jive, hurdle, whatever you got going on. Or what you need to embrace. Accept. Forgive. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. That's for sure. What does collective need to know? What does collective need to know? All right, we got cycles, fate, karma, something ending and something beginning. Well, new things beginning is a beautiful thing, and things ending are a beautiful thing as well too. Sometimes it hurts, but all good things must come to an end, or so they say. And we have fire signs. So we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here on the board. That could be you, somebody you're dealing with. You could be ending a cycle with a fire sign. You could be beginning one. But there's definitely a fated event. This is supposed to happen. Karma's either been paid, a karmic cycle is over, or somebody's gonna be paying some karma. Who knows? Let's find out. What else does collective need to know? Somebody's moving, changing of residence, moving in with your partner. All right, you may be a fire sign who's moving with your partner. You may be moving in with a fire sign partner. Something's ending and something's beginning. Looks like maybe you're going into a beautiful partnership and you're moving in with them. Or maybe somebody else is moving in with their partner that you know. This could be somebody that you know. What else does collective need to know? What else does collective need to know? What else does collective need to know? I don't know, for some reason I just got like the Blues Clues thing. Blues Clues, Blues Clues. Let go. Make room for new beginnings. On its way to you now. So fire sign, collective, you got new beginnings on your way to you now. Moving. This is, you closed out a cycle, and now you made a cycle of being single, and now you're moving with your partner. Or you're just moving into a new home, which is beautiful too. Congratulations. I love it for you. Letting go of things that no longer serve you, making room for new things. You've been doing a lot of work, it looks like. You ain't playing, huh? This new moon in Cancer got you, you guys have been doing some work, huh? We got these planets in retrograde that are letting us see things for what they are. It's the illusions that we have, created in our mind, of making things better than what they actually are. The illusions that other people have cast to pretend to be somebody they're not, and, whatever. Those are all falling away. We are able to recognize things for exactly how they are, and the reality of it. No more rose-colored glasses. So I ask that you accept it and move on from it. It looks like you guys have been doing that. You've been closing out cycles with people, letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, which is great. And the energy of that is really, really strong right now with Neptune, maybe Pluto. I don't know what Pluto's doing, but Neptune in retrograde. It's definitely, the illusions are definitely fading away. Any glamour that has been cast is gone. It's disappearing. It's dissipating. It can't hold up with this energy. So, you know, and even if we've been lying to ourselves about things, you know, that's the whole thing, that we're coming to terms with how things really are and accepting it, you know, or I don't know, you need to accept it. You know, if you in your mind were thinking a relationship was going to work and it wasn't going to work, like you saw the red flags, you were just praying and hoping and you were just putting in effort, just let it go. Like, accept things for as they are. If that job really isn't working out for you the way you thought it had, or you had high hopes for it and you're like, oh no, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better, and it's been like 3 years and it hasn't gotten better, it's not gonna get better. If you don't like it, find another one. You know, it's time to get grounded and get stable. And I mean, I feel like that this is a heavy grounded energy. Whoever you are, if you are a fire sign or if you are moving in with a fire sign, I think you've thought about all these things. You've closed out the cycles. You've paid a karmic debt, and it feels like good things are coming your way. Something new beginning, a new partnership, or maybe, I mean, maybe you guys have been together for a while, but you guys are moving in together. It's a whole different phase. It's a level up, and you're definitely let go of this old life, whatever it may be, and you're stepping into this whole new, like, it's like you're jumping timelines. You are not delusional about anything, and it's good. I love this. Tell me more. Tell me what they need to know, man. What needs to come out of here? Tell me what collective needs to know. It's like these are the cards don't want to talk. We got Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Right there, realism. Seeing things for what they are. And you've planned this. Whatever this is, it's moving in with your partner or whatever it is, you've closed out these cycles. You've been methodical, strategic in your efforts. You know, you've made your blueprints. Speaking of that, with this being Cancer and the new moon, it is a good time to look back on the last 3 months and see like what you have, you know, what intentions and what things, part of your plan that you have set out, like when you set your intentions, which ones you have accomplished, where you're at. It's just really good to do a review. Do like from like think back to the eclipses and stuff, back from them, and just revise, you know, and think about the intentions you set then. See what you've accomplished, where you're at on your plan, on what you're trying to do. And you know, I call it my blueprint. That's why it made me think of it. Is I do like of course I do monthly ones or short-term goals, but I also do 3-month ones. And like right now, it's time to revisit that 3-month blueprint. See where you're at in accomplishing your things. You know, now's the time with the energy, you know, with those planets in retrograde, to be real about it. Like, what can be accomplished, what can't, and make practical plans. Like, don't just say, oh, I want to buy a house or whatever. You know, I need this much money in the bank for a down payment. I need to get approved through this. I need to this, and this. I gotta get an inspector. Break it down into all the small steps, okay? On all of it, so that way you can check those things off and it'll be rewarding. Because I mean, like, you know, some of you might be trying to start a business or a nonprofit or something like that. Like, oh, it sounds all good and cool. I'm gonna start a nonprofit. I'm gonna start a business. But what do you have to do that? The articles of incorporation, the bylaws, the filing for tax forms, the this, the that. How much is it gonna break it all down and know what you have to do to accomplish whatever you need to do in your life? And you know, I feel like it seems like it's something you're doing, or it's something you need to do. And stay ambitious, which I feel like we got fire sign energy out here, and Capricorn. Y'all are ambitious. Y'all don't, yeah, like, you can't outwork a Capricorn or really like a fire sign, I don't think. That's how I feel about it anyway. What else does the collective need to know? I wonder what else new stuff you got coming in. I mean, you got a new house? Good for you. What's collective got coming in? Or what does collective need to know? Okay. Libra, consideration, fairness, and harmony. Okay, well, if you are moving in with a partner, you know, be considerate. You're moving in their house, you know, they need to be considerate too. Things need to be fair, space, like, for your stuff, and, you know, treating each other fair, being considerate with one another, because this is new. You guys weren't living together before, and now you're moving in together. We also have Cancer, so we have nurture, comfort, and protection. Of course, going into a new home. Nurture, comfort, and protection. This feels like a real homey vibe. Like, I don't know who you guys are with or what you got going on, but we have Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, and the fire signs out here. It just feels like a good adult, like, loving, caring, real grounded energy here. And we have Aries, independent, bravery, and passion. All right. So you guys are brave and you're chasing your passions. I've got a lot of stuff going here, man. North Node, destined to have. So whatever you're doing, it is fate. It is the karmic wheel turning in your favor. You're destined to have this partnership, moving into this house, whatever it may be. You are moving it, whatever you're doing. If you do it for a living, and whoever I'm talking to, you guys very well could be in your North Node walking your purpose. And that's beautiful. What do I have here? Yes. Trine, this talks about angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. You are right where you're at, right where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Angelic protection, you are being guided, you are being shown the way, you are, nothing can come at you no, you're in a state of flow. You have hit, like, you've stepped into the divine matrix, and you're in a state of flow, walking in your North Node, walking in your purpose, living the way you're supposed to be living. It looks like you have now your partnership, and you're now living together. This popped out. 6th house, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. So your daily routine, having coffee, going to work, going to gym. You have a strong, like, your foundation you're building with this person. You're in a house, you know, paying attention to the practical details, taking out the trash, cleaning, doing the yard work, those small details that you have to do, the little things you have to check off for everyday life. Because I really feel like this is, because it has a real home vibe to it, a real loving, nurturing, it feels like grandma's house, apple pie to me. That's what the energy feels like. You know, the practical details of the situation, utilities, the services that need to be done around the house, taking care of those things, making sure your garbage disposal works, the garage door works properly, you know, homeowner association, fees, all that jazz. It just feels like you are very much so in a very homey, and like it feels like you just came home. It does. It feels like you just moving into this house with your partner is like, it was like the last piece of your puzzle, because you are in your North Node. Whatever you do for a living, you're in your purpose. So you're probably doing acts of service, or you're helping, healing, you're doing something that is for the betterment of humans, you know, like you are raising the vibration, however it may be. Counselor, therapist, doctor, artist, musician, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be. And this is exactly, like, you're living how you're supposed to be. You are in a beautiful flow state with angelic support. Just perfect flow with the universe. Woo! You're a master. You have mastered yourself. You've mastered yourself. And it feels so comfortable and good here. It's so uplifting. I feel like you just radiate this beautiful, beautiful light. I'm so happy for you. All right, let's get some of these. I love the fact that my readings have been quite positive here lately. It's been talking about, you know, the other ones I've been getting a lot of love readings. So it's been talking about a really divine union coming together. but it is, you guys are really closing out karmic cycles. You are really moving in with your partner. This can be past, present, or future energy. So, you know, take it how it fits. You know, you have done the hard work, and now it's time for you to be in that flow, that divine flow, where things come to you easily, because you're so giving of yourself, of whatever you do. I mean, whatever you do, I feel like you just wake up, you're you, and you get paid for it. Like, that's your job. It's not like you go to work, because you're so happy and in love with what you do. And it's helping others. It's serving a much higher purpose than just, you know, you getting a paycheck. Like, you're not going there to get a paycheck. I mean, you are, but you're not. And it is fulfilling to you in every way. And you give so freely. Like, it's like you help and make such big differences, I feel. I don't know what you do, but I feel like it does. Because it feels like you are being so rewarded. Because you're obedient. Because you listen. I gotta get some chapstick. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. My lip is just super dry. I keep chewing on it. So you have mastered yourself. I mean, you've gone through some stuff then, my love. You've gone through your hurt, your pain. You've buckled down. You've reflected. You've healed. I think you're helping others heal now. I mean, you are loved by the angels, that's for sure. You've worked hard to establish this foundation. Your healthy daily life routine. I feel like, man, I feel like you have everything that you want. I feel like you are grateful for everything you have. I feel like you've always been grateful for it. I think you take a lot of pride in giving back. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy for you. Tell me what the collective needs to know. Because there's no bad energy here. Tell me what collective needs to know. I know I get on here and I get on YouTube and I see all these other readers, and I'm not throwing no shade because I know that there's bad energy out there, you know, and I know that there's really this because I've went through a lot of the stuff they're talking about, you know, but I'm grateful that I can tell you guys about this. I don't know who my collective is, but I'm happy for you. It feels beautiful. The Seeker. I seek new friends and experiences to expand my awareness. Number 21. You do. You seek the truth too. I feel like you're a truth seeker. You never stop looking for answers, for knowledge. You're a perpetual student, a student of the universe, here to learn so you can, you know, depart your knowledge onto others, to help others grow, heal, and evolve, to help others get different perspectives, deeper understandings, acceptance of all things around them, so they can forgive and love unconditionally. Like your energy is just, you feel real like grandma. I don't think I mean, I could be talking to a grandma, but it just feels like the most like sacred, unconditional love. It just radiates out of your energy, like unconditional love. Loving somebody for everything they are, everything they're not, everything they lack, and everything they have, whether it's the good or the bad. You love them, and even when they wrong you, even if they keep wronging you, and you forgive them until they stop. Because isn't that what we're supposed to do? Not hold grudges and forgive until you don't have to forgive anymore. Tell me what else collective needs to know. Tell me what else collective needs to know. I think you really uplift people. I think you help a lot of people. You uplift them high. Inspiration. I am inspiration. I allow inspiration to fill me so I can inspire others. I feel like that is absolute truth with you. Yeah, you seek out ways to be inspired. You seek out ways just to be healthy, to be happy. Yeah, like you just search it out. And it's not just for you to feel inspired or for you to be happy. It is really for you to share it. Like you just want everybody to be where you're at. And you're constantly elevating others and lifting them up. You are a beautiful, beautiful soul, collective. You have beautiful souls. Like I said, it is a pleasure and an honor. What else we got going on? What else does collective need to know? All right, that's a lot. We got it. Reputable. I live my life as if my guardian angels are watching over me. You have a good reputation. You care about what people, not like you care, you just have a good reputation because you are a good person. You give, you inspire, you love, you uplift, you heal, and people admire you. You've become an authority. I don't know where you started from, but you feel like people respect what you have to say. You know, they take heed to your advice. People listen when you talk. Yeah. The Creator. I love playing the wonder-filled game of life creativity. So you have mastered reality creation. You've mastered yourself. So you are definitely living in the reality that you want. You are in flow, perfect divine flow with angelic protection. So you've created a beautiful reality for yourself. And I feel like you help others achieve that or get on path to achieve it to where they can, you know, you're not like, it's not just luck. It's not just like, oh, it's not, this is something you can do. Make blueprints. Not everybody's blueprint's the same to get here to where you're at. You know, there's not a cookie cutter, it's not a cookie cutter type of situation. You know, everybody has their own work to do, their own wounds to heal and stuff, but you know that we all can create our own reality. You try to impart that on others, to teach them how, you know, to be mindful of their thoughts. because everything has to be a thought before it's a thing. So what we think becomes our reality. That's why it's super important not to let your mind wander. When we let our mind wander, we're not in control of it, first off. And it normally goes to, we just rethink the same things we've already thought before. Most of our thoughts are the same thoughts we had yesterday, and it's a loop. And most of the time it's mostly about stuff we can't control, or it's stuff that's out of our control, and we worry and we stress. Well, when we worry and we stress about things that we have no control over at the moment, we're just creating more worry and stress in our life. You have to be very, very conscious of your thoughts to stop them. Like thoughts create things. You have to stop them when they get to bad spots. And I know it's hard. People are like, oh, depression, this or that. Yes, depression's a whole thing. There is mental illness and stuff, but you have to want it to be different. Just sitting and sulking. And I'm not saying, I know you get lethargic, you did this or that, but it is always a choice. You have a choice. You have a choice. Is it easy to get yourself out of those situations and out of those moods and out of dealing with that and those however it works? No, not always. It's not. I know people sit in those states for years, for most of their life, but you have to make a conscious decision. Don't let your thoughts control you. Don't let your thoughts control your life, because what we think we create. So if we stay thinking on some sad shit, some depressed shit, shoulda, coulda, woulda shit, I wish it was like this shit, how come I ain't got it like that shit, envious, resentful, anger, it's what is around us. It manifests physically in our body and sicknesses and stuff. It's not good. So, when you start, if you have well, how come they got it like that? They don't even, well, you don't know what anybody's had to go through, so it ain't on us to decide. But be happy for them. And if you can't really in your whole heart, fake it in your mind. Well, I'm glad that Jessica and Leon got that new truck. They sure have been working hard. They deserve that. I'm proud of them. Give grace, give pride, cheerlead, be a cheerleader for everybody, even when you're not winning. When we spread goodness and love, even if you're not feeling it, because eventually as you speak it and you think it, it's eventually gonna be in your feelings. That's how we create shit. Right? Think happy thoughts. I know that sounds crazy. I think the best way to create your reality is be straight delusional. I mean, think insane things, vacation all the time, private yachts, this or that. You have to open up to your mind to the possibility that these things can happen, because they can. The only thing that limits us is us, our lack mindset. Oh, that couldn't happen. Why couldn't it? You don't know. Like, here's the thing is, a lot of my clients, like, sorry, I'm on a whole thing and we'll pull some more cards in a second. Like, they can't see the solution to problems. Like, they can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know how I'm gonna get the money. I don't know how this is gonna happen. I don't know how. Like, where's it gonna come from? Like, it can't be there because I don't make that much money. I mean, it's not gonna work out because it's not possible. Look, here's the thing. You don't have to see the solution. You don't have to understand it. There's this wonderful thing, like look, it's always worked out, right? Like, think about it. Like, right now, you're still alive. I'm still alive. So every problem we have all ever had has worked out, right? Because we're still here. We're still, like, kicking it, doing stuff, living and shit, right? So whatever problem you've had has found a solution. It may not have been the solution you wanted, the solution you planned, the solution you thought. Maybe it was a problem. We've had problems that we didn't even think we were going to ever have, but we had them, and now they're solved, right? So here's the thing. It always works out. Always. It's going to work out until it doesn't, and when it doesn't, then we're not going to be here because we can't solve the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll work itself out. You may not like how it works out. It may take longer than what you expected, whatever, but the solution always works out. So there's the thing, like, you don't even have to worry about it. Like, it's going to work out. Everything. It does. It just has the way of doing that, right? We continue to living, we continue going on, life continues going until it doesn't. And then our physical body isn't here, and it's not even a thing. We got to stress about it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so there's no reason to worry about the problems. It doesn't do any good. Worrying about the problems is worshiping the problems, and who wants that? Then we're just creating more problems. So there's no reason to worry about shit, because it'll work out. And when we have our mind racing, we're like, and we're trying to find solutions and we can't see the light of the end of the tunnel, and it never stops, and we can't sleep, and it's just blah, 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 problem, stress. Well, we're creating that, more of that in our life. And we don't find solutions with our minds like that because it doesn't come to us, right? Because our ego is trying to race and solve it and this and that, and I can't do this, and I don't have enough money, and it's this, blah, 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 blah. I can't, this won't work out, me, how am I gonna do that? Me, my problems, blah, 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 right? All of that shit. That is your ego. So when we can know that it's gonna work out, because, well, it always does, because it always has, and it always will until we die. Let it go, don't sit in it. And most of the time, the solution to the problem will come to you, because it's that quiet voice. It's that quiet voice. The ego is a loud voice. Our higher self, God, whatever you want to call it, the universe, divine, is that quiet voice. So you can't hear the quiet voice when I don't get paid till Tuesday. I don't get paid till next week. I gotta pay all these other bills. My car broke down. My boyfriend left me. My dog ran away, blah, blah. If you don't quiet that down, you'll never hear the voice of God with the solution. And then you only create more problems, more panic, more strife, more stress. You have to quiet your mind. That is why it is imperative to be in control of your thoughts. Our inner dialogue is so important. We talk to ourselves more than anybody else does. So the way we talk to ourselves shapes us. You know, if you're in your head telling yourself you're a loser and you can't get it done and you can't ever achieve anything and you're not beautiful and you're not smart and blah, 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 that shit's gonna reflect out in the world. So you're creating yourself, because we create everything with our thoughts. So talk to the king in you, talk to the queen in you, talk to that divine being within you, talk to the co-creator. Because you are creating it. You are so powerful. I don't understand why people don't understand that. So we're so powerful, and people just don't see it, and they just let their minds run wild. They don't control their thoughts. Who's doing all that thinking if it's not you? You know what I'm saying? If it's just wandering into these dark, deep holes and these horrible places, who's doing that if you're not? Because you're not controlling it. I don't know, but it normally always takes us to unpleasant places, to dark places, to pain, to sorrow, to sadness. So, and who would want to create that? Because if our thoughts create things, then who would want us to keep us in low vibrational energy? You have to be in control of it. If you catch your mind wandering to something that's sad, it's okay. Like, we're supposed to have feelings. We're supposed to feel our feelings, right? That's the whole thing. But feel them and let them go. Process them. Let them go. Don't hang on to them. It doesn't do any good. Sorry. Here, let me pull some cards. Let me hop off my soapbox. All right. Here we go. All right. Well, you got some people who are threatened by you. They're intimidated by you. They are bothered by you and the way you create, the way you live, the way you are in just this state of flow. It seems like things come to you easily. Life is elevating for you. You have reached a level of consciousness where it is just that way. You have healed so many, like, you know, you've done the work. You've healed. I mean, we're always healing. You've done the work. And grace, God's grace comes to you and you give it back out. You are a wonderful person. You are a shining light. But there are people who are threatened by you. They do not care for it. They cannot stand, they can't, they're so bothered by you. You continue to move in silence. Keep moving in silence, right? Because it's not none of these people's business what you're doing. And they just can't stand how comfortable you are, how comfortable you're living. You know, like how protected you are. We have a lot of protection out here. Like they can't get no photo evidence on you. They're trying to catch you doing something wrong, but you don't. You truly are this loving, caring person. You are protected. You are comfortable. Like, seriously, I don't know who you are. I feel like God God loves you. The universe loves you. It smiles on you. Angelic protection. I mean, for real, unseen army. That's a whole thing. You have an unseen army that walks with you. And it ain't nothing getting to you because you're creating it. You are creating your life, and you've removed all the not good shit. This person is a spiritual hater. You have a spiritual hater. They hate on you for your spirituality. They can't stand your light, your magic, your power. They think, like, I mean, because you're out here just creating a good life. You and your partner's got this beautiful new home. Y'all are moving in together, or you're moving in with your partner and they have a beautiful, home or whatever. And you're closing out karmic cycles. You're living in your north node. Like, whoo, your aura, I bet, is phenomenal. Your energetic field is just, wow. Like I said, you're like in this divine energy, just this divine frequency. You're in the divine matrix now, where it's easy, it's flow, it's ebb. You know that you can control the energy. You know, and you do. It's not even just that you know, because I think a lot of people know, but I don't think they know. Like, they know it's a thing and they hear about it, like how I just told you about all that stuff. Like, people know that stuff, but you practice it. You utilize it. You have mastered self. Yes, you have. They can't stand it. They hate it. They hate it. They hate it. It makes them uncomfortable because they don't understand how it works. They don't get, I don't know what they think it is. They don't like it though, because they can't do it. They don't understand how you can. How can you do it? Everything comes easy to you. They don't realize what you've went through and how all the work you've done and how it was not easy. How you made a conscious decision to change. These people don't want to change. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to be doing some traveling, okay? Move in silence though. What you are, you're moving in with your partner, so I don't know if maybe you're moving to a different state, a different country, a different town, whatever. Continue to move in silence. Do not let these people know what you're doing, right? Because don't let them mess up what you have. You got somebody, you and your partner, you guys are way into each other. There's a great chemistry. There's a great vibe. You guys are definitely feeling each other. That divine energy is just surrounding you guys. You're going to be moving together. I don't know if you're going to them. Just continue to move in silence. These people can't stand that you are able to do this, that everything's just gotten better for you, that you have this perfect partner, that everything is great. I don't know. Whatever they're seeing, they don't like it. They don't like the fact that you have the abilities that you have. They can't stand that you are unbothered either. You don't let that get to you. You do keep control of your thoughts. You don't let it go to negative places. You don't get into a negative headspace. Not saying that you've never had no darkness in your life. You have. And for you to be in, so divinely protected in such just loving energy, this just divine energy, you've dealt with your darkness. You've balanced it out. You realize that you can't have the light without the dark. This is true self-mastery. Mastery. You know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I can't. It's like talking's been weird. I don't know. It's this weird energy of this, like, retrograde stuff. It's got me, like, my mind's been a little, like, stumbly too. Like, I can't, whatever. Like, look, these people are stuck. There's no changes. They're limited. They have a limited mindset. They can't stand that you are so unbothered and living and growing and prospering. How do they do it? How does collective do it? Exactly. They're trying to steal your creativity, copy your work, duplicate you. They're trying to feed off you just because they don't know. They don't know how you do it. They're trying to mimic you, mock you. Maybe they say the things that you say. Maybe they're trying to dress like you, but they can't be in your energy. Like, they can't duplicate your energy. They can't be you. They haven't done what they need to do to get to where you are. Yeah, they're trying to, yeah. Watch out for these people. They want to steal from you, whether it be physical or emotional. If they feel like they've been robbed of something. They feel like they've been robbed of something, like something in life. Like, how do you have what you have, and how do you move like you move, and how are things like they are for you? And it's not for them. They feel like they've been robbed. Like, nobody's giving them money. They can't get no help nowhere, because I don't know if they want you to give them money. Like, they're looking at, like, they got their hand out constantly, and you're doing so good. You should just be giving it out. If you're all love and light and all about God and stuff, and you're supposed to help the people who are like they just expect you to give them what you've worked for. what you deserve. Like, you're just supposed to give them what you have. They've done no work. They just want you to hand it to them, or they want to take it from you. This person wants, like, they say you're marrying for money. Your partner's got money. That's how you're moving that big old house. That's why life's so good. That's how you be traveling and stuff. Your partner's got all that money. It ain't you. It couldn't be collective. It couldn't be you. They know where you come from. You had to have married for money, but you move so much in silence. They don't know what's going on with you. They don't know what's going on in your life. So they're just making up assumptions. They're just making stuff up. These people are insane. Oh God. They ain't shit. They ain't shit any day. They've never been shit. Ain't ever been about shit. Will never be about shit. But they're kissing your ass. They're kissing your ass. They ain't shit. They want you to give them stuff. That's what it is. Or they want you to let them close enough so they can take from you. Whether it be your energy, finances, I don't know, the pictures off your walls, I don't care, anything of value. These people are trying to take it. They don't understand why you're running from them. Like, how dare you leave the bad circumstances you were in life? How dare you, once you get the opportunity to run to a better place? I mean, they feel like you're just trying to escape them. And you probably are, and you've closed out these cycles, and it's not trying to. You have escaped it. You've gotten away from whatever this is. They say you fake flexing, you act rich, you're flossing, the money ain't real, you acting fancy, you showing off, like ain't none of it real. Like you really not you really ain't on these boats you taking pictures on. Like you really ain't traveling. Like you ain't really just moved into this new house. Ain't really. Why I'm talking like that? Like you haven't really, like it's not real, but all of it's real. They have nothing better to do than talk about you, and that's insane. They're controlling. They don't have control over their thoughts. And see, they're talking about you traveling. They're talking about you moving into a new house. They're talking about all this money you got, how your partner has money. Like they're helping you create your reality by speaking it into the universe, by thinking about your life and what you have and how good it is. They're helping it more. Yay! Your shine pisses them off. They mad. They mad because you shine so bright and you're so protected. They can't get to you. Nothing they do gets to you. But they don't realize, but they're talking about all the good things in your life. They're just helping you get more good things. They got legal issues. They got court problems. They need a lawyer. Like, they don't even realize as they're talking. Like it's angry, like they're mad because they ain't got it. But look at collective with all that money, with that partner, their new husband, wife's got money. They married to money. That's how they can afford all that. Look at them traveling all the time. You see the pictures of them on the boat. You see them out doing all the stuff they're doing. Like them and their partner look so good together. They're so sweet. Like they look like they're so in love. She's, I really look at that house. I feel like the more they talk about it, the better it just gets for you. But they're just putting into the energy that your life is good. So on top of you doing it, they're helping you out. They should really believe in what you've been talking about that reality creation. I'm telling you, my words are funny. They're steadily looking for dirt, blah, 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 can't find none. Steadily talking shit, of course. But it's helping your life get better. It's okay. You've escaped the crazy people. You've blocked the negativity. You're protected from the haters. What? All right, let's talk about it. Okay, we know about them, so whatever. They're angry. Let's talk about you. What's collective into? Tell me about collective. Life is good. Tell me about, I don't know. Tell me about anything. I guess I should get into some details instead of just pulling these damn cards, huh? Stormy and transmute. 44 could be significant. 21 too. So you may have storms in your life, some upheavals, some cloudy days, some some storms are destructive, weather's destructive. Maybe your house was tore apart, maybe maybe there was floods in your life. Things came through and destroyed things, abolished it, took away. Storms can take away everything that you own. They can capsize boats. They can flip stuff over. Maybe your whole life's been flipped over, capsized. You've lost lots of things numerous of times from storms. I'm not talking just weather storms. I'm talking about just storms in life. Bad situations, bad relationships, bad jobs, illnesses, whatever got you down, whatever flipped your boat, whatever, you know, got you upside down, it don't matter, you transmuted all of it. You took that power, that pain, that hurt, that loss, whatever, and you transmuted it into this beautiful life where you travel, you have a new home with a new partner, or maybe not a new partner, but you have a partner, and it's a good partner, and it's great. Good fortune, safe traveling, and soulmate. Say what? Yeah, so you've come into this because you transmuted everything. You transmuted all the storms collective. You transmuted all of them. Anything life threw at you, any karmic debt you had to pay, whatever, all the lessons you had to learn, all the glass doors you kept walking into, you now know they're there, even though you know, just because you can't see it, you know it's there. You see the lesson a mile away, you see it. You see the patterns, and you ain't doing it no more. You decided to move differently, act differently, you know. You took control. You took control. You no longer are like a bystander in your own life, letting other people dictate what's going to happen. You know, doing things to make other people happy instead of making yourself happy. You know, showing up for people and crossing oceans for people who won't have a mud puddle for you. You no longer let other people dictate your life. You are in control. And since you've done that, life is good. You are creating your reality. You are co-creating with the divine, and it's beautiful. And you got good fortune. You've paid karmic debts. You're done with those cycles. You got good stuff coming in now because you decided you're taking charge. You know what you want, and you're getting it. You're putting in the work. You're putting your nose to the grindstone. You've done the work internally, externally, whatever it may be. You're doing it. You got good fortune coming in, and you're going to be safe travels. No more storms, figuratively and literally. You know, because you do have the travel card. You're packing a suitcase. You're on a boat. You're going to see the world, and and you deserve it. You deserve it. You've done all the work. This is what you've created for yourself. A life full of good fortune. 13 could be important. 32, and a beautiful soulmate. You've called in a divine counterpart. Somebody, an angel. You have angelic protection. Your partner very well could be an angel. You could be an earth angel, however that may go, but you have angelic protection. Your partner literally could be an angel. I feel like that's the whole thing. It just hit me. And they're always with you, protecting you, guiding you, making sure that you're okay. I love that word. Oh yeah, right here. I'll look down. Divine feminine guides. Yeah. You have your guides with you. You are you're in union with one of your guides, for sure. Divine protection all the way. Beautiful. So let's talk about it. What is, and you're in your north node doing that. Here's the intentions of your partner. Support. I'm here to support and elevate you. Yeah, you are definitely I feel like you really are with an angel. That is your partner. You have found an angel, and you guys, and you're in your north node, and you guys are doing just angel stuff. You're an earth angel just doing angel stuff, helping people, healing people, living your best life, and helping other people get to their best life. I'd love to get together sometime and learn more about you. So somebody wants to get to know more about you. Like I said, you're moving into this house with your partner. It's going to be past, present, or future energy. So maybe you haven't moved in yet. Maybe you're just meeting the angel. Maybe you're about to, and you're going to be moving in with your partner. And it's going to be amazing. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be traveling safely. Actually traveling the world. And just anything you do is going to be safe. You're transmuting every storm. Like you know that everything works itself out. It's no longer storms. There's no longer problems. It's just, it is what it is. And this too shall pass. And you know it. And it works its way out however it does. You're not stressing the solution because you know that there's always a solution. It'll work out the way it's intended to. For your most high good. You don't force things. You're not forcing things. You're not trying. You have control over your life, but you're not trying to control everything. You are in a state of flow energetically with the universe. Things come, they go. People come, they go. You realize that everything is temporary. And you're okay with it. You know it comes in for a reason and it leaves. And it serves a purpose and it goes. And you know that you're not ever actually separated from anything. So as it comes and it goes physically, there's no real separation. We all are one. And you know, as you heal yourself, you heal those around you. You have definitely elevated to this beautiful, beautiful. These karmic people want to give you unsolicited advice. They want to tell you, they're certain that they know best, and they'd hate to tell you that they told you so. These people, they hate your spirituality, and they're just trying to, they just want to talk to you. They just want to get your energy is all it is. They want to try and tell you how to do it when you're really doing the damn thing. I think you've mastered the art of detachment. I think you've realized that everything is temporary, and it's best just to let things go. You don't want to hold people to you any longer than they want to be, or any, you know, any longer. If it's not good anymore, then let it go, you know. I love this energy for you. I'm so happy for you. Anything else collective needs to know out of here? Yeah, be careful with people. Don't look back in the past. Like you're moving on to the future. You've closed out all these cycles. Don't entertain people who, yeah, from your past. They're threatened by you. They're a waste of time. They're just trying to get evidence on you doing this stuff. Trick, I have ill intentions and maybe planning on deceiving you. They just want to deceive you. They want to tell you how to do things. They just want, like, I feel like you did a lot of things for these people, and you may have tried to help them and like share your wisdom, because I feel like you're very wise, you know lots of stuff, and they just thought you were crazy for, you know, this spiritual path that you're on, and they want you back, or, you know, in low vibrational energy. They want you back with them. Of course, they just try to take it. Nobody wants anybody to be happy. God forbid you find happiness, because nobody else can, but you did it. You created it. Keep on being you, man. That's all I got to say about this. Like, I'm happy for you, and I want to get out of this energy because you have good things coming. No, hold on, we're not done. What's collective need to know? All right. Fulfillment of wishes. Of course. What else was going to come out? What else was going to come out, collective? Can you tell me? You've done all the work. You've mastered everything. It is time to have everything you ever wanted. And you're creating it. It's beautiful. Your mind is a beautiful place. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy you decluttered everything. I'm happy you decluttered life with these people, places, things that no longer serve you. I'm happy. I feel like, I don't feel like you got rid of all of them intentionally. I feel like a lot of things were stripped from you, but I'm glad. And you released them. You've learned to detach, and you've let things go, and now you are in the perfect state of flow, and beautiful things are coming into you. You're not trying to hang on to things. You just don't even care. You don't care if people are talking about you. You don't care what other people got going on, because none of that's your business, though. You know, what somebody else's opinion of you is not your responsibility. How other people feel about you is not your business. What other people have going on in their life is not their business. How they think you should live your life is not your business. Like, you know, yeah, I love the throat chakra. I don't know. You're talking good shit, though. Your wish fulfillment's coming through. You are sharing things with the world. These people didn't want to listen, but you're finding like-minded people who are like you, you know, who are walking. I feel like you're just in the process, like you're birthing your new world, like the new earth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it's not actually separated. We're still all here, but you're in a higher vibration, and you're stepping into, I mean, you are. If you haven't, you're going to be stepping into, you know, I mean, you're walking between two worlds. You really, really are. Your vibration is so high. You're stepping into 5D. That's where you live, or that's where you're straddling it. You're exiting out of here, away from these people who just won't elevate. They won't elevate. I mean, you have talked to these people, I'm sure of it, you know, about the changes that you've made, like where you're at, you know, as you start awakening. We all want to save everybody, and I think you've realized you can't. You can't help people who don't want to be helped. Some people just want to complain. They actually don't want to listen to advice. I feel like you've learned to maneuver your way and learn how to deal with people, and you just let it go. You know that you got to save yourself, and you can't save them. And it's okay, because as you heal yourself, as you take care of yourself, as you nurture yourself, We're all part of a whole. You're actually giving back to them, because you can't, they're not listening to what you're saying. They don't want to learn the lessons. They don't want to take into practice. I mean, because they can't learn the lesson until they're ready to. You know what I'm saying? So I think you realize that when you spoke to a lot of people, especially like old friends and stuff like that, that like you sounded like Charlie Brown teacher. Wah, 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 wah. There was no getting through. And it's just because they weren't there. They weren't ready. And that's not a you thing. And that's not a them thing. We're all on our path and we all do it at different times. Here come the storm sirens. So that may be some type of, you know, warning for you guys. I don't know what it is. To be prepared. To be prepared. To look out for people. I don't know what you need to be warned about. I don't see anything about it. You have spiritual strength. You do, and it's amazing. What does collective need to be warned about? I don't know. It's gonna go off for a while. What does collective need to be warned about? What are these sirens warning us about? What is the sirens warning collective about? There's not actually a storm. It's not warning. It's a triumph. It's a victory. It's letting you know that you have arrived, that you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be. You are standing in your power. You're standing in your strength. Nothing can overcome you, period. It's not a warning, it's a celebration. It's a warning for everybody else, I guess, that you are here. You're a force to be reckoned with. It's a warning to the universe. I don't know, maybe it's like ding, ding, ding. You know, like when a bell rings and an angel gets their wings. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're getting your wings. You're no longer trapped. You're no longer in fear. You've overcome all of this. You definitely are. Like you've stepped into the divine matrix. You are in the 5D now. You have birthed your new earth, your new world, and you're in it. And congratulations. Continue on your path, on your journey. Continue to help those who are willing to hear it. Continue just being you. You know, you're doing an amazing job, and the universe is proud of you. I'm proud of you. What do they need to know? Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Reward. Wild card. So, yeah, you're moving. Like a whole fucking, it's a whole different timeline now. You have a portal. You're walking. You can decide. Walk through the portal. You have reward coming. Travel. The good life. You are doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You are co-creating perfectly. I'm so happy for you. Look at you guys. You guys are doing amazing. Whale and Orca Elder. Share your song, frequency, or sound. Diving deep. That throat chakra thing came out. Share your story. Speak your testimony. Continue to do what you do. Your message is important. It's important for others to hear. You are a beacon. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I don't think that you are, but ask yourself that question. How are you dimming your light to fit in with others? I really, like, you've mastered yourself. I don't feel like you are. Don't dim your light for anybody. Shine bright. You are a beacon to others. You are a beacon. You strengthen them. You help them. You help fortify them. You nourish them. You pour into them. It is longing for home. Homesick for the stars. You're a light worker, star seed, and earth angel. Yeah. You're longing for home. Homesick for the stars. I feel you. I feel you. It's okay. You are doing your job beautifully as a light worker, helping others ascend, helping other people grow, heal, and evolve. I just want to support you. You're doing a good job. The angels are with you. Anything else for collective? All right. Karmic relationships. Polarity, soul growth, and conflict. I think you're stepping out of karmic relationships. You're closing out those cycles. You are definitely going through a lot of soul growth. And it is beautiful. Align yourself. What is not aligned or needs to change? These are just questions to ask yourself so you can continue to ascend. What is not aligned or needs to change? What are people, places, and things that aren't for your most high good, that aren't serving you, that are taking from you and not pouring into you? Those are things to remove. And it's, I mean, I know it sounds hasty or like, oh, just cut people off. Just do that. I know, like, oh, if I hurt their feelings, who cares if you hurt their feelings? They don't care that they're taking, like, life from you, that they're hurting your feelings, that they're taking from you, that they're using you, that they're overstepping your boundaries. They don't care. Cut them off. It's not, and that's self-preservation. That's taking care of yourself. The Rose Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, and harmony. Yeah, you've done this. You're not dimming your light anymore. You are stepping, like, it's your choice. The portal's here. You haven't stepped into the portal yet. You are moving in with a new partner. You haven't made this jump yet. You will. You're going into perfect alignment. You still have a choice. Go back to karmics who spiritually hate on you, who are trapped in fear, who are threatened by you, who think you're marrying for money, who talk shit about you, who are stuck in no change, limited views, or step to the portal. There's a portal tomorrow, the 7/7 portal. Maybe that's it. Because you are in alignment and you have angelic protection. Heed it. Listen to it. Listen to your nudges. You know that you're going the right way. The Age of Light. You've been trained. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You guys. You've been training for this for lifetimes. That's how you've mastered yourself. You've done this a couple of times. It's time now for the new earth, for us to step into this beautiful new life. You've mastered yourself. You are supposed to help the rest of us master ourselves. You are one of the creators of the new earth. You're bringing it into fruition. You are anchoring it in. That's why it's so grounded, why it feels like home, why it's so nurturing. You and your partner, who is an angel, by the way, that's what I'm really feeling. You are going to be founders of the new earth. I feel like that's a thing. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Do not forget, as you're trying to anchor in the energy for the new earth and the frequency, and holding this frequency at such a high point that it affects everybody. Nourishment, rest your body, please. Rest your mind. Be tender with yourself, okay? Because you are maintaining a flow. Maybe this is a flow of energy, heavenly energy, divine energy. You are a conduit. Pushing this divine energy out into the collective to raise its frequency. You are anchoring it and holding it down so the new earth can be here. You are a founder of the new earth. I love, wee, oh me, oh my. Shut the fuck up. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations. Dreaming a new world into being. I shit you not. So, you are dreaming a new world into being. Nourish yourself, please. Thank you. Thank you for what you do. Yes, inner child within. Inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. Be gentle to yourself. You are the mother of the new, father, founder of the new world. You are the tenderness. That's why it feels so nurturing. That's why it feels like grandma's house. You are nurturing, caring, giving for all of us. Because basically the new world is like, it's home. It's home for many of us. We haven't gotten there yet, but it's home. That's where we're going. Into this new level of consciousness, and you're holding the frequency. You're creating home for us. That's why it feels this way. It feels great. Thank you. Please take care of yourself. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings, because it always works itself out. We don't have to know the solution. We just have to know that it's all gonna work out, and it will. The new earth is coming. Oh me, oh my. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. You have trained for this for lifetimes. Oh man, it's the big day. It's the big day. It's here sooner. It's here, and you're doing it. I'm grateful and thank you. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. That is you. Protection. Call back your power, cut cords, and soul retrieval. Call back your energy and make sure you're staying protected. Trust the seasons, embrace change, cycles of life, transitions, and growth. We're going through huge transitions. You're going through. You are creating the transitions and the new for this. You are the anchor of you're dreaming a new world into creation. You are. You've removed a lot of things. Or I do believe you're on the precipice. If you haven't, you're on your way, because it's your choice. The new world or back to the karmic cycle. And I do believe that's everybody's choice. Do you want to stay in the karmic cycles of lack, of violence, of pain, of lessons that are never learned, just doing it over and over and over again? Or do you want to elevate? Do you want to elevate? Walk in divinity with your angelic protection. Who is your partner? Who will be your partner? You definitely have an angel coming in to be like your whole partner. Man. Welcome home, guys. You are creating it for us. Thank you. We are creating it. It is a thing. Welcome home. That's all I got to say. Is I feel great about this. This portal's coming in. You guys are amazing, phenomenal. You're just great. I'm so glad to have you a part of my collective. I'm so glad to be in your presence. As I said before, it is an honor and a privilege. Thank you for all that you do. Thanks for just letting me read these messages about you guys, because it really helps my heart. It helps me know that it's, you know, self-mastery is a thing. It can be done. These are all things that we can achieve. So it inspires me to do better, to live better, to move differently. Watching it in your energy. So thank you. Thank you for what you do. Greatly appreciated. I'm gonna hop off here and just kind of sit in this beautifulness of you and your energy. Thanks. And thanks for training for this for forever. Thanks for sacrificing and coming here to help create something new and beautiful, where we can thrive and grow and just have it just be good, where we can actually step into our divinity. And thank you for holding the frequency to raise all ours. Thank you for all the lessons and the blessings that you've given. Thank you for being steady and always being a beacon. Thanks. You know, until next time, guys, stay blessed.